The Chiefs have won the whatever they would need to win to get to the AFC Championship.
And the Eagles.
And the Eagles won the other one.
We're talking about the Super Bowl.
We're talking about the Super Bowl today. Hello, welcome back to Hot Tub Talks. I'm your host, Josh Chip.
I'm your hostess, Garrett.
And I'm Wade.
Woo! All right, let's get right into it. Wade, you wanted to talk about the Super Bowl?
Abso-freaking-lutely, I do. We here at Hot Tub Talks, we're pretty excited about the Super Bowl this year. We've
psyched.
We've become football boys, as we mentioned on a previous podcast. But every week this season, we've gotten together and watched Thursday Night Football. And then when Thursday Night Football ended, we started doing the podcast on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Because we were all already free. So I think as a natural conclusion.
Right, Garrett? We're always free on Thursdays, aren't we?
Always. Yeah.
Never miss a week.
So I think as a fitting conclusion to our journey together since September, we get to talk about the Super Bowl. So, thoughts, predictions?
You know, I've never been a sports guy until this year.
Mm-hmm.
And, but the Super Bowl was always amazing. I've always loved it. Like, no matter what my feelings were on sports, I've loved the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl's great.
When I was younger, me and my brother would sit down to watch it, and the whole family would be there, right? First of all, this is one of the benefits of doing it at my house this year, if we do. My mom makes the greatest chips and dip, and she only does
literally chip and dip.
Yes, chip and dip on the Super Bowl every year.
Okay.
Only ever on the Super Bowl, she makes this delicious dip, and I didn't have any last year because we went to that cabin.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like looking forward to it this year. If we go somewhere else, I will bring it.
Yeah. Ask her to make two, and then we'll
bring it for all.
One for us. Yeah.
But anyways, she makes the best dips. We'd eat downstairs, which never happens because, you know, the kitchen's upstairs. We'd eat downstairs, we'd watch the Super Bowl, and then me and my brother would play this game where you'd have one of those like little footballs, little like soft foam footballs, you know? And I would be against the wall on the other side, and he would just wing it at me as fast as he could, and I would try to dodge it. And that was it. We didn't switch places, but it was so
I did
fun.
play this game with Josh fairly recently.
Yeah, how was it?
It was great. And then we played Inside Baseball.
Inside Baseball.
Inside Baseball? Ooh, I want to try this.
Let's do it. It's great.
Let's do it sometime.
And the best part is you play with his little siblings and you just destroy them.
Yeah, indoor baseball is a legendary
They never make
game.
it to first base.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl is basic, like just it's an American holiday at this point. And 100%. I don't know. I don't care who's playing in it. I get excited for it every year. Like, even in years where I wasn't so excited, I was still looking forward to it. I've done, like, I have a lot of, like, very distinct Super Bowl memories. Most of the time, me and my family getting really pissed off after the Patriots won another one. But I remember it was 7th grade, and the Super Bowl was in Arizona. It was the Seahawks and the Patriots, and the freaking interception on the 1 yard line, which we all remember distinctly.
I do remember that.
My brother just shrunk down and started crying. And I just we were all so pissed. And then on top of that, one of my buddies, which I recently saw him recently at the wedding a month ago, he got to go to that Super Bowl. He was at that Super Bowl, but the Nimrod freaking left in the third quarter because they wanted to beat traffic because they had free. I can't remember the circumstances.
You can't beat traffic on the Super Bowl.
I know.
That's a game you have to stay.
I know.
Why would you leave early for the Super Bowl?
I know.
It's terrible.
I guess because it's like the Seahawks were up by 2 touchdowns and they're like, the Patriots
in the third quarter. That means absolutely nothing.
I know. And
That's so weird.
He only lived 15 minutes away from the stadium.
Yeah,
even with all the traffic, I don't care. Wait 2 hours to get home.
Yeah.
Skip school the next day, but it's
totally.
Okay. I've never been to a Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl is ironically in Phoenix again this year. So
yeah.
back at my home, it'll be fun.
When I was in Phoenix, they were already setting up stuff at the airport.
Oh yeah. No, it's a big deal when it comes there. So, I don't know. I am very excited. And then on top of that, we've got a good matchup this year. I'm not
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
ca-
all Chiefs all the way.
I don't care too much about the Chiefs or the Eagles, but like both teams have been playing at such a high level the entire season. I'm psyched. It's going to be
I'm
a
still
great
shocked
game.
Buffalo didn't make it.
Bro, Buffalo just
So I'm
withered
not
away
sad.
and
Like
died.
from the very beginning of the season, I'm like,
Buffalo's-
I
yeah.
never thought about the Eagles, but I was like, the Buffalo's gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Well, I remember it was Thursday Night Football, and you guys were talking. And we were like, "Oh yeah, the Bills are doing great this year."
Yeah.
And
And then they just kind of
They kind of got swooped by the Eagles.
they lost to Cincinnati, and Cincinnati was just on fire. And Cincinnati should have won that game against the Chiefs, but at the end of the day, you gotta just, I don't know, take the loss. Unfortunately,
yeah, but I can't wait for the Super Bowl. It's gonna be great. Like,
there's a lot of storylines to follow this year.
yeah,
and
has Mahomes ever won a Super Bowl?
this is his third Super Bowl,
Dang,
and he's won one. So
Who did he play
Oh, I
against
see.
when he
One
lost?
one.
he lost to the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay, or with Tom Brady.
I was gonna say with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe you retired.
I know.
Like-
Where did that come from?
You come back for 1 year and you're
You-
retired.
Well, everyone's
Oscar,
like,
man.
yeah, you're getting divorced. Why not play for a couple more years?
Yeah,
for
like
another?
you,
can
gave
literally
up
play
your marriage
like,
for one more year
most
in
of
a
the
really
teams.
bad season, like his worst season by any metric.
This is terrible of me to say, but I wonder if he would have gotten divorced without this.
I feel like
season.
there's a lot of like conspiracy theories, and like now his wife or his ex has been like seen a lot with her personal trainer. So there's been rumors that she was cheating on him for a while.
I'll personally train you any day, Wade.
And I'm like, I like a 44-year-old man deciding to play another 6 months of football ends a 13-year marriage. Like, there's got to be more to it.
That's what I'm saying. I
There-
think
I
they
think-
would have gotten divorced
I
whether he
think
was
there
playing
was some-
football or
yeah.
not.
There for sure had to been something else going on.
And I'm like, I don't know. Giselle gives me weird vibes anyway. 'cause,
Well, I
like,
think there's something wrong with that Tom Brady guy. I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know these people.
dude, homie is the same age as my dad and was playing in the NFL.
he's got to be hurting or something. You know, like his body's just giving out on.
To
him
be
probably.
fair,
Yeah.
like the normal age of retirement for a QB prior to him was like 38, and he's 45. So
I
this
know.
is
Well,
unprecedented.
think of how many of them are there in there right now. You have Aaron Rodgers as well.
Keep
Aaron
the streak
Rodgers
going.
is about like probably on his last legs, and he's in his late 30s. So
Yeah, and
Dude,
then
he's not even on his legs. He's on like his stubs. He's like on his thighs. Like
yeah, like Rodgers is like 6 years younger than Brady, and he's now the oldest QB in the league. Like that's crazy.
I wonder if he would have
it doesn't look like it.
retired, but now that Brady's retired, he's like, I can go one more.
I don't know.
Just so he can be the oldest this
Apparently,
season.
I've heard the Jets are really trying to go after him. So we'll
After
see.
who?
Rodgers.
Oh, please no.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
The
see.
Jets. The Jets aren't that good.
Yeah, but I know.
There's no way Aaron Rodgers is going to go for a team that's not already good.
Well, they were like one game out of making the playoffs, and they got a really young defense. So
Are the Packers any good?
No.
I just saw him lose a lot this
no,
year.
They have, like,
outside of Rodgers had a
and
bad
Aaron
year, but
Jones
like
is
the,
about all they have.
yeah, the entire team is just not good.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of like if I'm him, I'm looking for a way out of Green Bay. If winning another Super Bowl is really important to me, he's gonna have to pull
Yeah.
a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady and get out of there and like go
Yeah.
to another team for like 2 seasons.
Yeah. Hey, you could go to the Buccaneers.
No, the Bucks are trash. Like Brady, yeah, the Bucks are gonna be trash.
He was the only one pulling them
Yeah,
together.
Brady was the only.
He could
person
go
holding them
to
together.
the Raiders.
Yeah.
He could go
Raiders are a
to
mess. I hate the Raiders.
he could go to Tampa Bay, no. The Dolphins.
No, I don't think that. I think the Dolphins were only interested in Brady, and now that he's gone, they're just gonna roll with Tua.
As long as
I
Tua
do like
can,
Tua.
as long as Tua can stick it through the whole season.
Yeah, and I think Rodgers, the only realistic place if he left would be the Jets, but even then, it's a very long shot. I don't think it'll happen.
Has he ever been on another team?
No.
That's what. Like he's loyal to the team.
Well,
They also are
I
paying him
think
several.
yeah,
several
when
dollars.
you've had like 2 record-setting contracts,
Aaron
that you
Rodgers had never been on another team than Green Bay.
yeah, he was drafted by Green Bay,
Wow.
but
I mean, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
to say.
I'm sure over $100 million in career earnings would buy my loyalty too. I would hate to live in Green Bay, but if you give me that much money,
I'll live anywhere you want me
I'll
to.
live, yeah, bro.
For you, baby, anything.
He's already said he's not gonna play for a build team, a team that needs to be built up.
Oh yeah, no, he needs like it, and it kind of whittles down the logical landing spots because there's not very many built teams that need a QB.
Exactly, the QB is the thing that people focus on first.
Yeah, it's like the Jets are pretty built, and it kind of makes a lot of sense and checks a lot of boxes.
What about the Vikings?
He's not going to go to the Vikings. They're a division rival.
Well, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
Money is what he cares about.
Yeah, the Vikings don't want it. No.
I bet he would care because if it's division rival and he's been with the Green Bay Packers his entire career.
Yeah, but he's also chewing out the team every interview.
Yeah.
It's never his fault he loses. And I'm a Green Bay fan, and I'm kind of over him now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's definitely not going to San Fran, which he confirmed himself because he hates the Niners. But
well, they're also not amazing either.
yeah, they are.
I mean, they got it.
They were one
almost
game
in
away
the
from the Super Bowl
They
with a
made it.
fourth-string QB.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My Dolphins made it to third string this year.
You know what's bothering me?
Garrett's been a Dolphins fan for the last 2 months.
I like the Dolphins. I'm with Garrett. I like.
Yeah, the Dolphins are pretty high.
Being in Utah, it's so fun, at least because there's no NFL team. Put your feet down.
No.
He pulled his feet out again.
Those grippers.
Josh pulled his feet out again.
here.
Put those grippers away. Put some socks on.
Okay, thank you. Garrett.
Okay, thank you.
We'll share the blanket.
Put a blanket over them or something.
We don't need those 8
Frickin'
feet out here
Gollum
right now.
Yeah.
Skis.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah, you kind of just got to pick and choose a team out here in Utah.
Yeah, in Utah, it's like it seems like everyone's like Broncos fans, but
That's me.
That's because what? I mean, I guess
Josh, I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm a Broncos
No,
fan.
no.
I've been a Chiefs fan forever.
No,
I like Georgia.
No, okay, that was great. No, listen to me. Broncos has been my team for forever.
Yeah, I know.
Chiefs has been my favorite. It's been my
Chiefs
second
are the
favorite.
rival of the Broncos.
I don't care. Chiefs
my
have been my
gosh.
favorite since senior year in high school. Because that's when I got.
That's when they've been good.
That's when I got Mahomes on my fantasy team.
Oh my god!
So then I like the Chiefs. And I like the Dolphins.
This
and
goes-
then there's just teams I like, which is Dolphins because they're turquoise.
This just goes back to the Utah thing.
Or Vikings because they're purple.
Yeah,
I hate the
I'm like
Vikings.
you. Yeah, there's not. Well, which is fair because there's no team here. Definitely, there's a lot of loyalty to the Jazz and basketball, which
Right.
rightfully so. But and I think college football is a lot more popular here.
Well, I was going to say, I went
Yeah.
to the BYU game, and there was way more hype than at the Jazz game.
Dude, people would kill each other over BYU versus Utah.
Oh yeah, I've been to the Holy War.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, and at least compared to Arizona, when Arizona has all of the sports teams, like college sports aren't as popular in Arizona.
Listen to this. I'm at the Jazz game yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. And they say, Utah, the home of sports. I'm like,
What sports?
I'm like, if anywhere.
They have we always have like all the minor league teams or the arena football team.
Exactly.
The
I'm like,
Bees,
if any
the Salt Lake
if any
Bees.
state is the state of sports, I'd say California's probably
California's got all the. They have two
They have
sports.
two of everything.
No, Los Angeles alone has two of the each of the major sports teams has two in that city.
Oh yeah, because there's the Dodgers and the Angels, right?
Dodgers, Angels,
And you
then
have the
basketball.
Rams and the
Rams and Chargers for football.
the
Right,
Golden
right.
State Warriors.
That's San Francisco.
The Rams
but-
and the Chargers are just the same team. I swear. They've got their colors are the same. The bolt is the same as
They have the
little
same
Rams
colors, but
thing.
like different shades. Like
I
the
don't care.
Rams,
It's the
Rams
same.
have the
They doing
IKEA.
this. They've been playing this
blue.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's the same team.
Have you ever seen those teams play each other? No, I'm just
yeah, they
joking.
played each other this
Just
season.
joking.
No, I don't
I
believe
watched
it.
I
it
don't
happen.
recall.
I think it was pre-recorded.
Oh my gosh!
They just play
And then,
themselves.
Yeah.
and then for hockey, they've got the Kings and the Ducks, and then for basketball, the Lakers and the Clippers. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck, man?
So LA is the state of sports.
L.A.
The
And-
state.
the
LA is the
state of
state of
New York,
sports.
yeah, New York also has two in every team, but like
Nobody likes.
none of them are good aside from like the Yankees.
I don't know. I'd say
Like
that's
the
more
Yankees are
insane.
historically great, but like all the other New York teams are just meh.
I'd say that's more insane because New York is like, tiny comparatively to
not population wise, but
that's true,
land
that's
mass
true.
wise, yeah.
Because California's,
I think we should.
And
get
that's just the
NFL
LA
team in
teams.
Utah.
California,
we
they still
should
got.
too.
I think we should get rich and move an NFL team to Utah.
Did you guys hear
don't
that
know.
arena football is back?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Arena football's fun if you've ever been to it.
What are the differences?
So it's
don't even know what
they
this stuff
basically
is.
it's played in an arena. So like they'd play a football game at the Jazz Arena. So it's only 50 yards, and then it's like and it's like 7-on-7. I think.
Is this like a big thing?
It's like no. Most of arena guys are like college players who didn't get drafted, or like NFL players whose careers kind of flamed out early. So it's more of just a fun thing. They're not usually televised, but I've been to one because like there's the Arena Football League and then there's the Indoor Football League, which they're two different leagues, but they're the same thing.
This sounds like lacrosse to me.
Yeah.
One of them has the Blazers, right?
The Blazers, well, the Arena Football League, I think, shut down production because they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
And the Blazers were in the Arena Football League.
Okay.
Versus, like, there's the Arizona Rattlers, which are, like...
The frick is a rattler?
Rattlesnake?
Oh, okay.
The Rattlers,
That's
who are really, really good, who have won, like, 7 of the last 9 championships. But... I guess they were like in the Arena Football League, and then when that league shuttered, they were one of the only successful teams. So they moved to the Indoor Football League, which is still in. And I remember I went to the championship game like 2-3 years ago in Arizona, and they're always in like there was like the Arizona Rattlers versus the Sioux Falls Storm. I had to Google where Sioux Falls is. It's in freaking like Iowa or like South Dakota. I don't even remember where it is. So,
Yeah.
I think it's in South Dakota. And but yeah, so the teams are always in like the most random spots, but it's a lot of fun. Like they've got some different rules. And then on top of that, there's like no out of bounds. There's just like a barrier that's the sideline. So they'll just like slam each other
That's
into
true.
this barrier.
I do remember that.
So
yeah.
they're bringing this back?
Yeah, I think it's coming back.
Is
And
there a team in Utah?
I think they're doing it.
Where's it at? What,
I don't know. We don't know
Hurricane or
It'll probably be.
I'm going to find out.
I guarantee you, it'll be at the what's the arena in West Valley? The Grizzlies arena. I don't think
it's Maverick Arena.
Maverick Center or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd have it at the Jazz Arena, but
Okay, but where's the team from?
Arena football is much different than typical Gridiron football games you might see
did
in
you
the
just say
NFL.
Gridiron? Gridiron.
Gridiron, yes.
Okay, I just gotta explain to me what it is. I just need you to tell me where it is. in Utah.
Where? I don't know. Let me
They
check
haven't
that,
announced
too.
any teams yet. And then there's also like all these other spring leagues that are popping up, like the XFL and the USFL, and they're trying to be a minor league to the NFL, but they keep going bankrupt. So
Yeah, the XFL is interesting.
they're bringing it back again, so
I
we'll
definitely
see if it
prefer
works.
arena because I have been to arena game.
Arena's fun.
I have been to an arena game, and I remember it was fun because it was weird and different,
hockey
and I
mixed
felt
with
like
football.
it was like an arcade game, like
Almost, yeah.
It was like arcade football.
They
and
almost like never run the ball. You
Yeah.
can have like 2 receivers in motion before they snap the ball.
I was
And
on
then,
the
like,
jumbotron. That was pretty
Yeah, and then like the field goals are like way skinnier because you can basically make a field goal from anywhere on that field. So they made the field goal skinnier. It's fun.
Let's go to one. For one.
I will absolutely
and two,
go to one.
we should play football soon when it's warmer.
we should. We should. Well, let's just play in the snow.
Okay, let's see. The field in arena football is much smaller than NFL and college football. The field is 85 feet wide by 150 feet long, about half the length of a football field. The field structure produces more points and scoring opportunities, making the game more exciting.
Like average game is like 75 to 71.
Yeah,
like final
the out
score.
of bounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The out of bounds area is distinguished by hockey style walls around the field. When players are called out of bounds, they are hit into over the boards. Since these walls pose a safety risk, there are ample padding around and behind the walls. Along with the field, the goalposts are also different they're skinnier. While most end zones are the same NFL end zones, sometimes teams must adapt to the arena which they play. Since some of these venues are mostly used for hockey and basketball games, the end zones must be curved to fit the field.
Huh.
This inconsistency is unusual in professional sports league, but it is interesting. I don't know. Oh, unlike many other types of professional football, most players in arena football play both defense and offense.
Interesting.
Instead of the
That's pretty common in high school too, like two-way players, but not.
Instead of the 53-man roster used in NFL, arena football uses much smaller 20-man roster on game days.
Intriguing. I say we go.
Yeah, if they bring it back to Utah, I will absolutely go. It's loads of fun.
Arena football has fewer options for teams facing fourth down than other leagues. In arena football, teams are not allowed to punt, but a common fourth down decision in NFL. Instead, teams must go for a first down, field goal, or touchdown. This rule eliminates
how much money is in this?
Dangerous plays.
I don't know. Like this was I went to the championship game, right? So like the Super Bowl of arena football, and it was $30 a ticket.
Yeah, but how much are like the players making?
Probably not much.
Kickoffs are smaller.
They're probably doing this for fun.
Well, they're probably making very minimal, and like sometimes they sometimes they can make it back to the NFL, like because a lot of players, if they don't get drafted, will go to like minor leagues or to the Canadian Football League in hopes that they can keep performing well and then get signed by an NFL team. Like that's what happened to Kurt Warner. Like Kurt Warner played in the Arena Football League and then got signed by the Rams because he didn't get drafted.
I don't need them grippers playing footsie with me.
Look, man.
Sorry, wait. I couldn't do it anymore. He was touching me.
Put some socks on, man.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah.
I love arena football. It's
super cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
pretty
fun.
cool.
It's great.
It's like, hockey, football, pretty much.
See, that's what I didn't know. I knew it was played indoors, but I didn't know that the field was that much smaller.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, wouldn't the Raiders stadium be indoors? But no, it's just an indoor stadium.
That's a that's just a normal stadium. Yeah. But no, so half the time it's a lot of basketball arenas will host arena football. But it's way cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, hopefully the Blazers are back.
Speaking of which, the All-Star Games in Utah this year.
Yeah.
You can get tickets for $600.
I will not.
$1,600.
No, I saw them for $630.
What?
But I mean, you're still
I wouldn't pay that.
You're in the good old nosebleeds.
Honestly, the nosebleeds are fine though.
They're not that bad.
They're fine.
They're not that bad.
Especially in the Jazz Arena. Like I can see everything
Just think,
perfectly.
Wade, you could see your boy LeBron James play.
LeBron James.
I don't know. I want to go. We should go to Salt Lake the day of the All-Star game and just like linger around the arena to see if there's like famous people we run into.
There will be, Wade.
Yeah.
Us.
Oh my gosh, are you guys hot tub talks?
Themselves. Actually, I went into work the other day and so I had told one person about the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
And I walk in and he's like, "Dude, are you the famous hot tub talk host?"
Oh my god.
You know,
that's
I'm like,
funny.
Should have told Taysom Hill about us.
Oh my gosh. I froze, dude.
Why didn't you get a picture with him?
Because I'm a wuss.
I still don't believe that you met him.
That's fine.
Picture didn't happen.
Yeah, picture if it didn't happen.
So I saw him and I was like, that guy kind of looks familiar. But we have people come through all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And so whatever. His back, he's like his side I could see. I was like, whatever. So I keep doing my work. And then I see him, I turn all the way, he turns all the way around and starts walking towards me. And I was like, I know that guy.
I don't know if I'd be able to recognize him.
I know that guy.
He looks like every white Utah boy, but he's freaking jacked.
He's actually not as big as I thought he would be.
Really?
He looks like a normal, like in public, he could easily
Interesting.
get away. But I see him every day on the van.
Right.
So
right,
I like.
Right. Oh yeah.
And so I'm like, that's Taysom Hill.
That's straight up.
That's Taysom Hill.
That's
and he's
freaking
like,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, exactly. And he walks up and says, "Hey, I'm Taysom," and I'm like,
we should go to the All-Star game and like bring like a bunch of eggs because I want to throw an egg at LeBron. I haven't forgiven him for Space Jam 2.
Dude, that movie sucked. It was horrible. I'm legitimately mad at how bad and garbage that movie was.
I never saw it. So
I didn't grow up with Space Jam. Listen, I did not grow up with Space Jam.
I didn't see Space Jam till I was in high school.
No, same with me. I didn't see it until 2 weeks before I watched Space Jam 2. It was fantastic. It's
It's
hilarious.
not. Don't you dare say Space Jam and
It's
fantastic
amazing.
in the
I
same
loved
sentence.
It.
It's not
great.
that good.
It's okay. It's
Space
not
Jam 1?
perfect.
yeah,
I love
They're
Space
both.
Jam.
They're
funny,
both
though.
terrible.
It's funny.
It's a classic, and I did
It's
grow up
good.
with it.
Straight up Looney Tunes back into action. The one with Brendan Fraser. That's a better.
I've never
movie
seen it.
than Space Jam.
No, Space Jam was great. I loved it.
I loved Space
It was
Jam as
funny.
well.
It was good. Space Jam 2 is a sin. It's horrible. The entire time. It's just Warner Brothers shoving every property they own down your throat like, you remember this, don't you? This is what we own, isn't it? Don't you like all these other people in this movie? No! It's not funny. There's no plot. It's boring. It's just a giant commercial
Sounds
for
like
Warner
the
Brothers.
Thor Love and Thunder to me.
Oh my god.
No, that movie is fine.
The
I like
movie's
that
overhated.
movie. Yeah,
It's
I like
fine.
that
it's
movie.
not great. It's fine.
Well, that's because it was.
not
I think
bad.
the reason it was hated so much is because the follow up to Ragnarok. Ragnarok was such a good
Right.
movie.
Yeah, Ragnarok was great. No, Space Jam 2 is garbage. I'm legitimately offended it ever got released.
Oh my goodness! I think there's a few parts that I thought were pretty funny.
Why did
but,
they choose
It's
LeBron?
not that great.
Well, that's fine.
Who else would they have
No,
chosen?
I agree. That's
I
fine.
am more in the camp.
Michael Jordan is not dead. Like cast him.
That's true. He wasn't even in it.
I'm more in the camp that the sequels to Space Jam shouldn't have been basketball. They should have done like maybe a football one
Yeah.
with Tom Brady.
That would have been
or
smart.
A,
That would have been really
a
smart.
baseball one with what's his face? No, he plays for the Angels. Gosh dang it! Never mind.
Jackie Robinson. I'm just
Babe Ruth.
No, we have the
The
Sandlot.
Great Bambino.
Yeah, we have the Sandlot, or like a hockey one with like Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, that would've been-
that
that-
would have worked in the '90s. Or
That would've been
yeah.
way smarter.
Or a golf one with Tiger Woods, like those all, or a skateboarding one with Tony Hawk.
Yes.
I don't know about the skateboarding one.
Snowboarding
I
with
don't
the
know
flying
how
tomato.
entertaining that one would be, but
Those all would have been better options than just continuing it with basketball.
Even then, I don't think it's wrong to continue with basketball, and I think
They
it's interesting
should
to
have
take
used
a different player and be like, let's do it with him.
The Air Buddies business model. You remember
Yeah.
the Air Buddies movies?
Yeah. I do
Awful.
Or
remember
Air
those.
Bud?
Air Bud, yeah.
I remember those.
No, I am legitimately
Nightmares.
offended that ever got released. I hate that movie.
All right, I think I need to watch this movie now.
Space Jam 2?
Yeah, just
I
to
won't
see-
do it with you.
Just to see how bad this
No.
is.
Okay, maybe I would. Because, like, maybe I'll come around a little bit, you know? Maybe I won't be
Maybe.
so offended by it. But, like, it sucks. It's garbage.
If
It's
you want to
just
watch a bunch
advertising.
of if you want to watch a bunch of properties shoved down your throat, but like in a good way, let's just watch Ready Player One again.
Yeah,
That
it was
is a
Ready Player One.
fantastic-
but
Great movie.
garbage. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Fantastic. movie.
Yeah.
Or like I guess well what's funny, I read this review, it was a Free Guy, and it's like it makes you think like you're watching a movie like Ready Player One, but there's no like actual properties. It's all original characters.
That's true.
So it like made you think that it's like, oh, I know these characters, I love them, but
Yeah.
they're not. Like, yeah, there's a few cameos of like a lightsaber and a Captain America shield, but
You know,
like,
other movie was kind of really good. I can't remember what it's called, but it has Adam Sandler in it, and it has the bigger guy.
Zoolander.
What's the bigger guy's name in
Shaq?
Grown Ups?
Blended.
No. in
Oh.
Grown
They
Ups.
should have done. They
that
should have
big-
done Space
Pixels.
Jam.
Huh?
Pixels. The
Oh,
movie, the
yes,
video game.
Pixels.
I never seen that.
Fantastic movie.
Really?
love
I
that
heard it was
movie.
terrible.
Oh, I
Oh
love
no!
that movie.
If you like Sandler movies, it's great.
Oh, okay.
I love Adam Sandler.
Side note: they should have done the Space Jam 2 with Shaq.
Oh, okay.
No, they needed an
could see
active
that.
player. He's been
Still.
retired for a
Okay,
while.
that's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, they needed.
Okay, but they
I
still
think-
could have done
yeah.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, could have brought him back, and they would have made it just fine.
That's true. He's not dead. Okay, well, Wade, could you do me a little favor and hand me that cord right there?
Oh my goodness!
I'll plug in my iPad.
And then on top of that,
What
so
do you want to talk about?
back to what was I gonna say? Speaking of basketball, which we were supposed to be talking about the Super Bowl, but whatever. Speaking of basketball, LeBron is like 2 games away from passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list with a record that's
All-time
held
score record.
Yeah, all-time score record, like in Monsters Inc.
Yeah, okay, thank you. There it is.
Which, mind you, this record has held up since like the 70s. So
Yeah.
Well, that's because nobody's dumb enough to play for 8 years longer than they're supposed to.
Oh my gosh. I hate LeBron as much as the next guy, but he's still in his prime. Like,
I used to hate him, but now I'm like, why would I?
You just gotta appreciate
When does his
what
son
he's
come in?
accomplished.
He's fine.
Like, come into the NFL. How much longer?
Oh,
is
the
that?
NBA?
NBA, that's what I
his
meant.
son is a senior in high school right now.
So he could be
How
next
soon?
year.
No, it'd be like at least
Oh,
2 or
wait,
3
you're
years.
right. I forget college exists.
Yeah.
College sports is a thing.
Garrett, college
Yeah,
exists.
now they can't go straight from high school to the NBA like they could back in the day. Like LeBron went straight from high. Imagine getting drafted out of high school.
Dude, can you imagine me being in the NFL for like 2 or 3 years?
No,
now?
I can't. No, I can't. You're freaking like
That'd be
5'6" and 85 pounds.
90,
90,
90
woo!
pounds. I cracked
We've
90.
hit
Are we
milestones.
gonna have you crack 100?
Nah, baby, I want to, but like, I don't think I ever will.
Triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get into triple digits. Man, all right, Garrett, what did you want to talk about today?
What are some of your guys' like childhood movies?
Movies?
Dude, Spider-Man 2, let me tell you. I love Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire.
You know what's ironic? The first Spider-Man movie I ever watched was The Amazing Spider-Man. I
See,
never
that's
watched
a
any of
crime.
the. I never even watched. I never
No,
watched
Tobey
any of the
Maguire?
Spider-Man
Wait.
movies. No, it was the Andrew Garfield
Yeah,
one.
Tobey Maguire. I hate that guy.
I love those
hate-
hate
movies.
Tobey Maguire.
I hate Tobey Maguire.
I
Andrew
like him.
Garfield
He's fun.
Spider-Mans are way better.
He's a
than
better
No, that's
Spider-Man.
not true.
He's a better Spider-Man, but those movies suck.
I know, but it's just more entertaining to watch.
I'm still.
I disagree.
I'm still a Tom
Tobey
Holland.
Maguire's are
I'm
way
a Tom
better.
Holland.
Tom Holland's the best
meat writer.
overall.
Yeah.
Overall,
Yeah,
Spider-Man
okay.
movies,
I
he's
love
got him beat.
I love.
I
Tom
can say
Holland.
yeah.
I will say I think the Tobey movies really nailed a lot of the villains.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from Venom.
Yeah,
We don't talk about Venom. But I don't like my issue with the Tobey Maguire movies is like none of the cast is likable. Like I'm not a Tobey Maguire fan. I hate Kirsten Dunst and I can't
like
stand
all of them.
I can't stand James Franco.
I like all.
Don't you dare say you like
except
James
for
Franco.
James Franco.
So that's my issue with it. But like that being said, like almost all the villains are spot on. So
Yeah.
I just
they
don't
carry
like
those
him
movies.
as a person.
Yeah, I think he does
sucks.
great in the
Yeah.
movies.
I
And
think
his
he's a
character's
fine
great.
Spider-Man, and I've only liked him in one other movie. It's
Oh, I
called
was talking about James Franco.
Seabiscuit.
Oh, I'm talking
He's-
about Tobey Maguire.
I like him.
hate that guy.
He seems fine.
He
He's
seems like
fine.
a douchebag.
He seems fine.
He's a fine Spider-Man, but I don't think he's the best Spider-Man. But yeah, I like him in Seabiscuit. That's the only movie I like him in.
I've heard of it.
Good
but I've
movie.
never seen
Good
it.
I saw him in a
movie.
horse racing movie.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that's Seabiscuit.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does sound familiar, actually.
And yeah,
now.
don't try to bring up The Great Gatsby because that
I've
movie's
never seen it,
that
but I wanna
movie's
get to
so
I haven't
weird.
even read the book.
The book is good. The movie's super weird.
I should reread it. I'm reading. I have not read that much recently. It's bad.
Yeah, what happened to your goals?
I know. I'm getting to it. It's working pretty well.
How many books have you read this month?
Not
I
any
need you to
yet.
be one book already. I'm just joking.
Not
What
any
is it?
yet. I think I might have to
Day
drop
4?
the argument one for now because it's too long. But we'll see.
But yeah, Spider-Man.
What other movies did I grow up with? I think as boys, and as soon as I say this movie, we're all going to turn into like rabid apes. But Cars. As boys.
I actually just rewatched the first Cars movie.
Oh my!
How was
goodness.
it?
Not too. It was amazing.
I love Cars.
Heck yeah.
It was one. It's so good.
It
Cars
is
2
great.
is kind of no, you don't talk about it, but Cars 3 was all right too.
Cars
Yeah.
3 is great too.
I'm not a huge Cars 3 guy.
I remember I
but
liked
I've only seen it like once or twice. But Cars 1, like
I
why,
think they
why watch
could've-
Cars 3 when I could just go watch Cars 1 again?
I think
Yeah.
that because you can watch Cars 1 and skip 2 and watch 3, and it still makes sense.
Yeah.
Cars 2
Even
should have
Cars
just made
2
it
is
into like its
fine.
own thing, like a Mater movie.
Straight up, they
Yeah.
could have split that into like 6 of those Mater shorts, and
Yeah.
it probably would have been better.
Yeah, 100%.
But on it, like a lot of the racing in Cars 2 is really fun, except for the part like now that I've gotten into F1, putting McQueen, who's like the equivalent of a NASCAR, against Francesco, who's an F1 car. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's the next generation.
I don't care if you're trying to like suspend disbelief or whatever, dude. Francesco would freaking blast the Queen.
Yeah. You see that the other day? They were they're in NASCAR. I think it was about a month ago now.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
That guy, he rode the edge.
Yeah, I showed you that.
Yeah.
That was a couple months ago. That was super
sick.
cool.
That was so cool. Do you know why that worked? He was able to go
He just
so fast.
floored it.
Yeah, because either you have to go. Okay.
You can't
I have so
floor
many
it into
thoughts.
that turn and still maintain the turn.
That's the thing.
But
Yeah, you can't.
But you can make the
floor
wall
it against
turn
the
for you.
wall. Yeah.
And like honestly, the fact it worked is almost a miracle because like he had to keep his wheels steady. Like there's a lot going into it. This reminds me of another movie we need to watch. Have you guys ever seen Days of Thunder?
Nope.
It's Top Gun, but with cars. It came out like within like 2 years of Top Gun. It also has Tom Cruise in it, but it's about NASCAR.
That sounds
It's
great.
literally Top Gun with cars, and it's
Wow.
freaking
I thought you were
sick.
going to say Herbie or something.
Herbie's
I do
great
love
too.
Herbie.
I love all the
That's a good
Herbie
show.
I
movies.
love me some Herbie.
I love
yeah.
all 5 Herbie movies. I've seen
Oh,
them
I didn't
many
know
times.
that many.
I love Herbie.
Garrett's here for Lindsay Lohan.
I haven't seen that. I didn't even know that guy. Like, I didn't know that was in there.
No, yeah, I haven't seen those movies in a million
I haven't
years.
seen that in 100 years.
That's Herbie's in the canon of like old characters that I like,
Are more of our,
but it's more of our parents.
not even our
characters.
parents, our grandparents.
Yeah.
because like the Herbie movies were old.
Yeah,
the first
like-
4 of them.
It's kind of up
old.
there with like oh frick, what's his name?
Like it came out.
Popeye.
Yeah, it came out.
Popeye.
Like same
Yeah.
era of like Mary Poppins and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah,
was when those movies
yeah.
came out. They're good. I love them. And then of course Herbie Fully Loaded, great movie, great like
Yeah.
prime Lindsay Lohan.
I haven't seen it
Like-
or in a million years. I
Yeah,
probably
like
have.
Herbie Fully Loaded, Freaky Friday,
Freaky Friday
Mean
was
Girls.
a good show.
Yeah.
All of those movies are great.
Freaky Friday is a
Mean
good
Girls
show.
is one of my favorite movies ever.
I've never seen Mean
What's
Girls.
that one
You
show?
haven't seen
It's a
Mean
remake
Girls?
of a
Not seen Mean
Shakespeare
Girls.
play
What?
where she's the man.
Oh, she's the
That's
man.
a good show.
I've only seen it once. It is pretty good though. That's not Lindsay Lohan though.
No, I know. I just
That's
it
pretty
just,
good.
You know, whatever. Just came to mind.
Other
Okay,
childhood movies, yeah.
What's your guys' favorite Disney movies? Modern Disney movies.
Modern
Disney
Disney.
movies.
I love Moana.
Moana is my favorite.
I love
think, too.
Moana. I really liked Big Hero 6 for a while, but like now I've kind of resigned to the fact that it's just fine. It's still good.
Yeah.
It's just not as great as some of the other ones have been.
Mm-hmm. Man, what is great recently?
What is the most recent one that's come out?
It was like That Strange World, and I'm not gonna watch it because everyone.
Okay, I'm talking about
it looks
cartoons, though,
stupid.
animated Disney.
Yeah,
movies.
that was
that
Strange
was
World. I haven't seen it though.
Strange World.
Nobody even knew it came out.
Yeah.
and I've only
I've
heard
never
bad things about
I've
it.
never even heard of
Okay,
it.
I have a hot take. I have a hot take. Encanto was fine.
I liked her. I liked
Encanto, if the soundtrack wasn't as good as it would be a bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I feel like
soundtrack,
that's
it's a mediocre movie that's carried by a really great soundtrack,
Yeah.
I feel
and
like
it makes
that's
it a
lot
good
of Disney
movie.
movies,
Exactly.
I don't know. Okay, here's the other thing: best Disney soundtrack.
though. Ooh.
I know the answer, and I think you guys will agree with me.
I
Because
really
like, there's a lot of movies that have like really good soundtracks, but 1 or 2 skippable songs. This
I'm gonna
one
say-
has no skips.
I'm gonna say I liked Tarzan.
That's the right
Okay,
answer.
Tarzan.
Really?
soundtrack slaps.
I am going to break the grain and
Or
be
even
a terrible
Hercules.
person.
or Brother Bear.
Frozen.
Brother Bear. Yes, Frozen.
That's my answer. It's
There's
Frozen.
but there's like 2 skippable songs in there.
I don't know,
But-
man.
No, the troll song.
Okay, the troll
'cause
one.
That one's kind of terrible.
didn't
And
like that
then
one. Yeah,
I will my other hot take. I will pick Frozen 2, both the soundtrack and the movie over Frozen.
Oh,
1.
I wouldn't. Frozen 1's way better.
No, I like.
I liked
Frozen
the
2.
movie, but I
I've
do like
told
the
you-
soundtrack. of
I've told you
Frozen
about my
2 better.
problem with Frozen 2, right?
No.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay,
This
here,
is a
look.
Josh Rants on Movies Day with
Look.
Space Jam and Frozen 2.
You just all these movies have something wrong with them. This is not as bad as Space Jam. Frozen 2. The problem with it, I made a whole video about it the night I saw it because I was so ticked. Movies have this problem where they do not commit. So Frozen 2, the whole time, it's about change, right? They sing a song at the beginning where change is scary, but it's okay, but it's going to happen. It's like kind of a setup, right?
Things never change.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. It's all about change. It's set in the fall, which is about change. The whole theme of the movie is that change is inevitable and it is okay. And it's going to be fine, and to embrace change and make the best out of it. Thematically, in the movie, a giant tidal wave is going to come destroy Arendelle, right? That's the big change. The change is Arendelle will be destroyed.
No, I thought the change was embracing the past.
Listen,
embracing that.
That was the emotional change.
Yeah.
That was the emotional change. This is the physical symbolic. This is the symbolic change. The big change, because you're right, that's the emotional one, but there's also a physical symbolic change. And the symbolic change is that the tidal wave is going to come destroy Arendelle. And the wave gets up close to it, and nobody's going to die.
But
they've been evacuated. Everybody will be okay. Yeah. And the tidal wave is coming. And freaking Elsa rides on her freaking seahorse, sit 30 miles away, goes flash mode all the way.
How do you know
over.
how fast seahorses are?
No,
you seen one before?
She broke the time force, speed force, whatever. She went and killed Barry's mom, and then
Barry
Allen.
Barry
I know.
Allen.
I'm teasing you.
She and then she comes back, and then she saves the town. Which is dumb. It should have just wiped it off.
But what good reason did they have?
They won't have They won't have
I found Jim Carrey's series back.
They won't have a Arendelle in Frozen 3.
No, they can rebuild it, and it can be like a cool, slightly rebuilt, basically the same version.
Frozen 2 has the exact same plot as Thor Ragnarok. They acknowledge the terrible past that their society is built on, and then they have some huge event come to destroy a society after they've been evacuated. Except in Thor Ragnarok,
they actually get destroyed.
It actually was destroyed.
Actually do
so
it.
that means Frozen 3 would have been the equivalent of Love and Thunder.
I'm glad.
They're just great.
It doesn't exist.
Well, there isn't a Frozen 3 yet.
Not yet.
My point
it'll
is,
happen.
I don't think it'll happen. My point is, I think the town should have been destroyed, and it completely undercuts the entire emotional theme of the movie because they did not commit.
I don't think a single child has ever had that thought.
I don't care. This movie was built for me, Garrett. I am the target demographic here.
You know what other movie I liked as a kid, but I know if I rewatched it now, I'd hate it? Meet the Robinsons.
I saw that one, but
if I watch it as an adult, I know I'll hate it, so I'm never going to watch it again.
Movie.
Some kids were super into that movie. I just wasn't. I saw it.
I shouldn't say I'm not high. I don't understand the hype of Tangled.
I like Tangled. Tangled's better than Frozen.
I like Tangled, but
I don't know. It might be better than Frozen.
I think it's better than Frozen. Not by a bunch. It's not way
I think
better.
Frozen has the better soundtrack, but Tangled definitely has the better story.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
It's not hard to follow that story. It's been said a bajillion times.
Yeah.
Well, so has Frozen, but anyway. Also, Princess and the Frog, fire. Absolute fire.
I do like it, but I have not seen it in a long time.
I love that movie.
I honestly would put it on the bottom of the classic Disney movies.
You don't like it?
Well, it's not really a classic. It's more
I would say it
modern.
kicked off the modern
Not
era.
like a... Okay, yeah, you might be right. It is a more modern one, but I don't...
I love it. You have to rewatch.
I would like a rewatch on
I
that
rewatched
one,
it recently. I'm like, this movie's really freaking good.
Yeah.
Great movie. And because, I like food, so I made Garrett watch Chef last week. Did you like Chef?
I enjoy. Well, I'd already seen it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
She didn't. And
Skylar, did you like Chef?
You think she watched that movie?
No, she fell asleep.
It was actually.
I love Chef.
I'd say it's a 9 out of 10 show.
It's a great show.
Oh, really?
Very good movie.
Nice.
The only thing that would have made it better was Terry Crews.
Oh
I'm
my
just joking.
gosh. Where did you get Terry Crews from?
Because Wade makes fun of me every time I start talking about Terry Crews. He's like,
that's true.
He's not that good of an actor.
Why? I love Terry Crews.
I love him too.
Bro,
He's
Terry
so
Crews
good.
is like the best part of everything he's in.
He was all right in the...
In Blended?
Yeah, it's just
He
he
was
had such a
hilarious.
minimal role.
Well, yeah, he was hilarious.
But in White Chicks, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 character.
What else is he? Friggin' Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Oh, great.
Great.
That
Love
show is great.
That show's great.
In general.
Yeah. I have
My
not seen
goodness.
Brooklyn
I
Nine-Nine.
love
it's so
Brooklyn
good.
I just every show you guys say, I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other movies now. Straight up, Little Mermaid slaps as well.
Yeah.
And
When does that, is
I'm
that new
worried
one
about
come
that
out?
remake.
It
Yeah.
hasn't come out yet, has it?
It comes out in May.
I've talked a lot about this recently. I don't think it'll be good only because no remake has been good yet.
No. Two of them have.
Which ones?
Cinderella and Jungle Book.
Okay.
Well, so has Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast was good. I agree.
But didn't really surpass the original.
No, yeah, definitely didn't surpass. But
honestly, it's like I think when these Disney remakes started, they were, for the most part, either really or like decent or really good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until like
Lion King.
Lion King and everything after, terrible.
Lion King was trash.
Lion King was terrible.
So
it was like watching the original without a soul. It was horrible.
It's like, so it doesn't matter who's in it. I am not going to watch the remake of The Little Mermaid. Like, I don't care who's involved. I don't care who's directing or writing. I've already predetermined. I'm just not going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
I don't care.
Which movie?
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Or to be fair, like pretty much any of the remakes going forward. I don't think. Also, big news. DreamWorks is following in the steps of Disney with their first live-action remake.
I don't know how I feel about that. You told me this.
Shrek.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
Although the original director is writing and directing it.
I don't think that could be. I think that's pretty good.
I think that's the best possible one.
Yeah, that's
I don't think
true.
like a lot of them, like Madagascar, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda. None of those would work.
I think
that
that they could use the voice of Hiccup to be the actor, and it'd be fine.
Well, here's the thing. It depends if they want to go a straight remake or like try to, I don't know. I guess readapt because like. The guy who plays Hiccup, he's got like a pretty young thing, but he can't pull off a teenager. He can pull off a young adult, and I think he'd be a great live action Hiccup for like when he's in his 20s, but not as a teenager. So it depends where they start.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, so I don't know. Considering How to Train Your Dragon is my favorite movie ever, really? I am very excited
for
movie
this ever.
Huh. I'm down for
all three of those movies. I don't even have a favorite of the three.
No, they're great.
I love all three of them.
I think they're good. I just don't think they're the best.
Oh, they're great.
I don't know that like something changed inside of me as a freaking as a
was it Astrid?
As a 9-year-old sitting in the theater, and you'll know it's the test flight scene. When he's like flying on Toothless for the first time with the harness.
Oh, man. I'm getting chills right now.
That one scene changed something in me, and I haven't been the same since. Watching that in theaters, I was just like...
Dude, that's my favorite thing about movies. Like, you watch something, and the effect it has... Like, it can change the way you think... Because, like, it's just a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so many things are just movies. But, like, the impact they can have on... people and ideas and things, like, oh, it's cool.
Do you know what movies like pretty good, but like nobody ever talks about it? It's like forgotten. Is Bolt?
No,
yeah, I liked Bolt. That was pretty good.
It's a pretty good movie.
It's okay.
No, I'm not saying it's great.
No,
but, like,
yeah.
Nobody talks about it.
The other thing I saw recently, that movie just turned 15 years old.
I saw that video as well.
Which one?
Bolt.
Oh.
I remember when that came out, man.
I heard someone quote it the other day, and I was like, you just quoted the most mediocre movie I've ever seen. Like, who does that?
I think as a kid, like, it's one of those that I like more as an adult. As a kid, because, like, they advertised it, and I'm like sitting there watching Disney Channel. I'm like, a movie about dog with superpowers. And then the movie, he doesn't actually have superpowers. So I was so mad. As a kid, I hated that movie. And then eventually, like, I came around to it. I'm like, this is pretty good. I like it. But, like, you can't, like, bait and switch me like that, dude.
You know, Bolt has a special place in my heart because we would watch it almost every time. I hate dogs. You know this.
Yeah.
I hate dogs. But we would watch it almost every time we were on a road trip for some reason. It was like one of the road trip movies. So, like, we'd watch all the time, and my dad loved it. And my dad hates dogs almost more than I do. So, like, I don't know why, but there's this one movie about a dog. I just love it. It's great. And
it sounds like my grandpa, because my grandpa,
it's a black sheep.
Like, notoriously doesn't like dogs, which we think he secretly likes them. He just is like, meh, dogs.
Yeah.
Because, like, my dogs always snuggle up to him, and he's like, all right, come here. You. But his favorite book is Call of the Wild. Like, for years, he just loved Call of the Wild. Like, he always liked Call of the Wild. And we're like, it's a book about a dog.
I thought you were going to say it was Old Yeller, and his favorite part was the ending.
I saw that movie once and it broke me, and I can never watch it again.
I've never seen it. I refuse to watch it.
It's so good,
But
it's like those classic like John Wayne type westerns, like same era, like 60s movies, and it's just good.
I think Bolt expresses the love of a pet pretty good, though.
That's the only thing that's made me understand, because I don't get it otherwise.
Yeah, and then like Rhino, the little hamster,
I love
and Bolt.
Rhino.
I love Rhino.
It always freaked me out. I had to double check to make sure I wasn't being dumb, but Miley Cyrus plays Penny.
I can't stand her, so that's limiting my rewatches of Bolt.
I love Bolt though.
Yeah, I which Josh knows well, I loved the Godzilla movies as a kid, and I still do. And I've seen all of them, which is really more of a much more niche thing.
Some of them are so bad though.
As a kid, though, there's so much fun.
Oh, it's so bad
That's
to
true,
watch.
that's
Them like
true.
use the little thing to freaking destroy the city.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
But and then on top of that, I'm trying to think. Okay, what were your guys' favorite like TV show cartoons? I'm gonna say we're excluding SpongeBob and Phineas and Ferb because they're too obvious.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Mine, freaking Ben 10. I
never watched Ben 10.
I loved
Ben
Ben
10 was
10.
But some kids were super into it. My brother's name.
and anything
I really
Transformers
liked the
because there's
Justice League cartoon.
that was a
TV
good show.
As a kid,
I love Justice League Unlimited.
it's fire.
Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
What was my favorite that wasn't SpongeBob? I really just watched SpongeBob. That's really
I watched.
all I watched.
I watched a lot of SpongeBob.
never watched
I loved
SpongeBob
Phineas
as a
and
kid.
Ferb. No, it was freaking Ben 10, which is so funny because and people will give me flack for it, but I'll still stand by my decision. It's like I remember distinctly one day as a kid. I don't know why, but I was given the option to watch either The Last Airbender or Ben 10, and I picked Ben 10. And never watched The Last Airbender. And then I watched
like 2 years ago to watch.
Yeah, I watched it recently, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's not bad, but I wouldn't consider myself a huge fan of it.
Man, what other shows? Same with Arthur. I didn't really watch Arthur.
I love
all the
Arthur,
PBS
the
kids
Aardvark.
shows.
Yeah,
I love Arthur.
I liked it. It
I
was
watched-
good. I
I-
just didn't watch a ton of it.
I watched
you know?
Fetch with Rough Ruffman.
Oh,
on
man.
PBS. That was my
Holy
favorite
crap!
one.
All of these memories are coming back. I love those.
Garrett, the
Cyber-
public broadcasting boy.
Cyber Chase freaked me out, so I never
yeah.
watched it.
I love Cyber Chase. Holy crap!
Between the
guys.
lions and like Dragon Tales and
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
I don't know how the rest of the song goes.
I don't either.
Okay, I gotta stop being so negative. The worst.
Yeah, what was your movie you loved as a kid?
Fine. I'll talk about something I liked. I can't think of another. Oh, wait. Okay, this wasn't while I was a kid, but The Loud House is pretty good. I do like that
Never
one.
seen it.
I do like that. It's a new one. It's a new one.
We're talking about kid movies.
That's
you,
it. Well, it's a kid show.
you probably
It's a
like
kid
that
show.
new show that's called The Floor is Lava.
I don't.
It's awful.
I'm talking about
There's a
things I
show?
like, Garrett.
Yeah, there's a TV show
I'm
for
talking about
kids
things I
for
like.
Floor is Lava.
Also, I just watched Bullet Train like 2 days ago.
good.
Oh, yeah?
It's
No.
good. No, I liked it.
I didn't like it that much.
I liked that show.
Sad.
I was a little disappointed.
I was a little disappointed when a spoiler alert, I'm not going to say who, but one of the characters died.
Yeah. What do you love, Josh?
I don't know what I like.
What do you
I
love?
only ever watch SpongeBob. I cannot think. Okay, in the morning we would watch things that weren't SpongeBob because SpongeBob wasn't on yet, and this was even up
Land
until
Before
we were getting
Time?
pretty old. No,
That was
we
good.
watched. Remember the Dr. Seuss show? It had like that cat in that hat, and then the two kids, and they would go
Oh,
do
yeah,
things. And he
there's
had
like
that
a
song about the
show.
thingamajigger.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We watched a lot of that. That
What
was
about
pretty
Mickey
good.
Mouse Clubhouse? Did you ever
Okay,
watch
that was pretty
Wait,
good.
I
was
remember
Mickey
liking
Mouse
that as a kid.
Clubhouse our childhood?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never seen that until the modern version. came
really.
out.
There's
I
a
am-
modern version?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember watching it as a kid. You know what? My random memory is freaking that Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Did you ever watch that?
I've heard of it, but I don't know if I
Because-
watched it.
It was like 3D animated, and it was like a bunch of short stories, and like one of them was like Max bringing home his girlfriend to meet his dad for Christmas. And I don't know why that is ingrained in my memory. Also, because like Max is like one of my favorite of that like Disney, you know, like the pure Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy.
Right, yeah.
Max is my favorite, and he's hardly in anything.
That's true.
Aside from a Goofy movie, and like Mickey's once or twice upon a Christmas, and a show. He's not in anything.
That's
and he's
true.
the best one. My dog is named Max because of him.
That's awesome.
We love Max.
That's awesome. Well, with all the dog love, I'm getting disgusted. So let's go to break. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, Editor Josh here. If you've listened this far, I can assume you've liked something about Hot Tub Talks, so consider giving it a share. If you're listening on YouTube, you can leave a comment. We read comments at the end of the show every single week. You can follow us on TikTok at Hot Tub Talking, Instagram at Hot Tub Talks Official, and of course YouTube at Hot Tub Talks. Thank you so much for listening. We absolutely love recording Hot Tub Talks, but that's enough for the break. Let's get back to the show. Welcome back. And now we're on to what I wanted to talk about, which is try this.
I don't do lotion.
Why not?
I hate lotion.
Why?
I hate the feeling of it on
Try
my
it just
hands.
a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'll tell you what's special about it. It doesn't have gluten, it doesn't have dairy.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Hey! just try a little bit of it right there. There you go. Wade?
I'm okay.
Just try it.
I've
Try a little
learned
bit.
not to trust
No.
sticky
Just try
things you're putting in my fingers.
Just try a little bit of it. Just try a little bit, Wade. Just try a little bit.
That's more than a little.
I don't know how much it was. I couldn't see.
I don't like it.
What do you think?
It feels like lotion.
It is lotion.
And I hate lotion.
Why have you done this?
I made it.
And it's white.
I made
It's white.
it.
It's
No,
sticky
no.
and he made it.
Did you put eucalyptus in this one?
No, yeah. Well, no. I put a lot of different oils in it.
I can tell.
Yeah. It's tree
What were you
scented.
eating?
I don't like it, Josh.
Yeah, wait. It smells nice. No, it smells good.
Skylar, please tell us what you think about this.
No, that was awful.
Hey,
It smells.
you're not supposed to put your
bueno.
nose in it.
What do you want me to do?
Now we've lathered up your freaking microphones. In fact, they're a little bit more smooth.
I can't put the microphone to my mouth without smelling it.
Yeah. Anyways, I made lotion. What do you got there? I'm getting into the lotion game.
Ew.
I started to make lotion. All you need is water and oil. It's made with avocado oil.
Is that what
and
all those
a
essential
binder.
oils over there are?
Yeah, that's why
we
they're
thought you
over
were
there.
just straight up shooting heroin with them or something.
No, that's
Straight
Josh,
through your veins.
I don't like it. Stop making it.
No. Well, okay.
Look at her poor face, dude.
I like it. Hang on. Let me put on.
Oh my gosh. Why did I trust you again? You are now 0 for 2. You're making me lick a Nintendo cartridge, and now you're putting weird
To
lotion
be
in my
fair,
hands.
the Nintendo cartridge, he did tell you what it was going to do.
And then I said no, and then he's like, but do it anyway.
Josh, I think Wade's becoming a pushover for the podcast.
Ah!
It makes your skin nice.
No, it doesn't. I actually feel this makes me like lotion less.
You might want to wipe it on the couch a little bit because it is very oily. It's so oily.
I already wiped it on your blanket.
Okay, that's fine.
You can smell this nasty smell all night long.
It's good. It smells like trees.
I don't necessarily like the smell of trees.
Okay.
wouldn't say.
As far as lotion goes and like candles, I'm more of like the fruity flavors.
No. Oh,
That's fair,
that's
that's fair,
awful.
that's
the fruity
fair.
ones are not good.
I just
But
didn't
like
have any
smells?
like orange or like
Orange is
cherry
actually good. Cherry's not good.
or like the one I have in my car.
That's cherry and it's awful and it smells disgusting.
No, it does not.
It's awful.
Whatever, you were asking for one because you liked it.
Me?
Yes.
No, I was not.
You
Not that one.
liked it.
Braden had that one
You
in his car and I
liked
hated it.
Ew.
You liked it.
No.
Yours does smell better than Braden's. I think do you open your whole thing and just
Yeah.
let it go out once?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he does and it's gross.
Well, the other day, I was like, man, how did I get into this? I forgot. For some reason, I wanted to make lotion. I don't remember why, but I was like, I'm going to do
This
it.
is an allegory for something.
I'm going to make my own lotion. So I went home. I got I got some avocado oil. I got some avocado oil. I got some water. I got the binding thing. And I double boiled the whole thing. I don't want to hear it, Skillet. It smells good.
It does not smell good at all.
So here's how I was going to make
Should
4
stop.
ounces, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I threw in the water, and I threw in the oil, and I throw in the thing that binds the two. The problem was it wasn't binding correctly. And I'm like, what's going on here? So I stir it a little bit. It starts to like actually work. Then it's so now it's like looking like lotion, right? But it's very runny. It's like water basically and oil, right? And I'm like, why isn't this turning into like a solidified lotion, you know? So I was like, maybe I need more water because I didn't really boil it first. You're supposed to do that. So maybe I need to add more water. So I add more water.
It's too runny.
No, listen. And then I thought,
more water?
No, listen. Because maybe. I don't know. Shut up. I don't know what I'm doing. So I added the water. I didn't know. So then I added more oil because you're right. I need more oil. But now I need more binder because there's both of them. And at this point, I've lost track of how many parts are in each. Shut up. So I stir. So then I stir in more of that. So now the proportions are all off. Then I realize, I'm going to need to scent this thing. It's still not turning into lotion. I don't know why. So I decided to put the oils in there. Then I realized, wait, I put more oils in to scent it. So I put in a little bit more water, and a little bit more binding.
Josh.
And then I realized that it wasn't turning into a solidified lotion because it was still warm. I hadn't taken it off of the thing. And if I take it off the thing and put it in the fridge, it'll like solidify. So anyways, I did that, and then I made this.
I think you should have just dumped it down the drain.
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
Why?
Is that all it made?
No, I made a
peppermint
bottle
or
and a
something.
half, basically, by the end of it.
Gracious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the other half.
He's been
upstairs.
using it a lot.
I haven't, actually. I haven't used it. Hey. So anyways, I'm making lotion. The next one's going to be better.
You have ulterior motives.
The problem is, no, I don't. The problem is I only have essential oils to do the smell with.
Oh my goodness.
And they're all kind of bad.
What you need to do is
I don't
you
like
need
the
to get
smell of any of them.
not a humidifier, a diffuser. And just put little 4 drops in and let it do its thing.
But it's a lotion.
Josh became a
The
Draper
essential
mom
oils, not the
overnight.
lotion. Just throw the lotion away.
No, I want to make the lotion. So yeah, I started making lotion. Because you know what? I decide I want to do something and I'm going to do it.
Dress.
Other people do it. There are other
look,
incompetent people who can make lotion. So
I can do that.
What are you?
why is it
what
so
are you looking at now? Did you just want to talk about lotion?
that's all I had. Although
Oh
I do
my-
have a second thing.
Okay.
Because I just want to show you guys my lotion. I'm
Oh
very
my
proud
I'm
of
goodness.
still
this.
waiting for you to tell me what the problem is.
Yeah.
There is no problem.
Oh, no, the problem was that all the smells are bad now.
I'm being
That's right.
positive. I'm being positive. Look, my lotion.
I thought we weren't talking about blood types.
I'm negative, actually. I'm a
Oh
negative.
my gosh.
I'm AB positive.
I don't even know what my blood type is.
The best part about being AP positive is I can suck up everybody's blood inside of me, and I can only give it to other AB positives.
I can also give it to everybody because I'm O negative or something.
O negative is the best you can have.
I am.
Actually,
O negative.
it's bad for you.
Yeah.
Only you can get O negative,
Yeah,
but
but
everyone else can have
Everyone
your blood.
else can have your blood. Yeah.
Did it work?
Okay, this is my second topic
one?
other than the lotion. Have you guys ever played the game Toontown?
Yes.
What's Toontown?
Who made me play this game? Was
Me,
it you?
probably. Yeah. This is one of my all-time favorite childhood games, right? It was an MMO made by Disney, but back when, because they had 4 games, right? They had Toontown, they had Club Penguin, they had the Pixie one, and they had the Pirates of the Caribbean one. And Toontown was my favorite. I love Toontown.
Club Penguin was better.
I liked
I don't know.
Disney Infinity.
I could dance.
There was more to do in Toontown than in Club Penguin, I think.
Yeah, but who played Toontown?
I did. It was great.
But I could play with everyone, all my other friends. on
That's
Club
true.
Penguin. And I could adopt Puffles.
I just unlocked.
Puffles were great.
I just unlocked a memory I didn't know that I had. Did you guys ever play Disney Universe?
No.
No? What?
Here, what if I show
Wait,
you
maybe
the,
I did.
If I show you the picture, you might.
Disney Universe.
Disney. I remember it was like a precursor to Disney Infinity almost, but this.
Oh, I do remember that. I didn't play it though. No.
I remember playing it a lot.
Do you remember Lego Universe?
Yeah, I never.
I
played it.
loved that game. Oh my gosh, I loved that game. And when they shut it down, I cried.
That's what happened with Club
Rest
Penguin.
in peace, Club
Yeah.
Penguin.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's back.
Oh, it is.
Well, so's
I don't
Toontown
care.
because Toontown got shut down, but
Club-
Club Penguin's back.
I streamed it one time. I streamed Club
Oh,
Penguin.
really? We should We should do it again.
It's like an awkward stream, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, we should do it. Did you ever play that Pirates of the Caribbean MMO? play any of their MMOs?
I never.
Sea of
Have you
Thieves?
guys Sea of Thieves?
I haven't played it.
I haven't played Sea of Thieves, but it looks cool.
I want to give it.
Okay,
Mainly just because of
this is
Captain.
what?
Look.
That's a great video.
But all-time
No,
great
Sea of Thieves.
gaming
I don't like playing it how you're supposed to play it. You're supposed to go to
Bro,
islands.
I just want to grief everybody.
That's what I'd like to do. I like to blow up other people's ships.
There's this game coming out from Ubisoft next year, and it looks. I think it's called like Black.
Is it Ubisoft?
Yeah,
I thought it was Ubisoft.
it's both.
But it's like it's called like Black Flag or something, and it's basically Shiver Me Timbers GTA. Which me and my brothers were talking about this because we were like Rockstar because we've got GTA, we've got Yeehaw GTA with Red Dead Redemption.
Yes.
We need a Shiver Me Timbers GTA. We need
Yeah.
like a pirate style Red Dead Redemption.
Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption Online wasn't very good.
Well, if you play online, you're a noob anyway. So,
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Sea of Thieves can be collaborative, right? Where you need
Yes.
like a bunch of friends to
Yes.
ship the
Yes.
pirate
Some like
seas.
missions or whatever you want to call them. You did need more than just your group of people as well.
I'll just play Minecraft.
We should play it together.
I love Sea of Thieves,
We
but
should start
I
and play
don't
it.
like to just go and fight little skeletons. I literally like to go blow
Well,
up
I
other
want to
people's
play.
ships.
I want to be pirates with my boys. Let's go play Sea of
be
Thieves.
pirates.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We could just go to Disneyland and ride Pirates of the Caribbean over and over and over.
That's true. We could do that too, but we need to save up, and we got to make money by streaming Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Okay.
No, but I'm down. Let's because I've always wanted to try that game, but it sounds like it's best with a group of
Yeah,
people.
you
on
don't
a
play
ship.
that game by yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So let's play it. Let's.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Let's
get a, we can get a
shiver
little
our
slew.
timbers.
We can
I'll
get a little
shiver your
slew and
timbers.
Yeah, no shit.
3-man ship.
Yeah,
Will
3-man
you
ship.
shiver my timbers?
The best
Garrett?
part is you actually have to like the wind. You can move your like
Sail.
sails
Yeah.
based on where the wind is to go faster.
Well, let's do it. Let's play some
that
Sea of
sounds
Thieves.
Like real life.
It is like real life.
Now, are you gonna when we do this? Are you gonna start over with a new save, or should I start over
it's for what?
for Sea of Thieves?
Oh, you can start a new pirate. Yeah, it's not.
Because I think it would be best if we all start level 1.
You don't level up.
Oh,
You
really?
just get money and buy things.
Well, either way.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know.
I don't
'Cause
think
then
you level up.
Starting at well, even starting with 0 stuff sounds
Yeah,
better.
no, I haven't played that game in such a long time. I'm fine restarting. Also, I
restart?
had it on my
Okay.
Xbox and I'm on PC now.
Right. I'll probably play it
yeah,
on
yeah,
PC.
yeah.
That's my guess.
That's what I'd play it on. Well, you don't have an Xbox, do you?
Dang,
I
Or
don't
you could
find a
just give it to
reason to
me.
have a console other than a Switch.
After other than a PC.
After you get a PC.
Now listen,
I have a
don't have a
PC.
graphics card.
I don't
It
play
doesn't
it.
run any games.
Okay, but once you actually get a PC, like a good one,
Right.
there's no
Yeah.
reason to have a console.
I don't.
PS4 games like Spider-Man.
Most of the
play
games
those
I
all on
play
PC.
aren't really on PC though.
Like what?
Like Madden and
Okay, Madden is the exception.
Madden and 2K and
2K, it is on
GTA
PC.
GTA
and
is
it's
on-
absolute garbage.
It's on my big thing with games is I've learned I don't get very many games at launch anymore. And it's the same reason I don't buy digital copies of games is because half the time I just look on Facebook Marketplace or like whatever sales are going on. That's like I got GTA for $10. I recently got Mortal Kombat 11 for $10.
Yeah, I got
Like,
Madden
all-
23 last night for $17.
Yeah,
It was
so-
online though.
So like I'm not gonna I don't know. I'm not really into just
What? How does that have to talk about what we're talking about?
Well,
Be-
just
because
console
PC,
gaming.
PC, you can't have a physical copy of
Oh.
the game and get it on sale.
Yeah.
That's
They used to
fair.
have CD drives, but now like you
Oh
don't see that
my
in computers
gosh.
anymore.
You don't build them with it.
What?
That Ferrari has 2 different rims, and I just noticed it, and it's pissing me off. Why would you do that?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Look, the front rim does not match the back rim.
On that
Yeah.
red Ferrari.
Yeah, and the Lego Ferrari right there. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
it comes with 2 sets of rims and lets you choose which kind.
I did that
And
on
you chose
purpose.
2 different rims.
No, I did that on purpose.
No, you don't do that.
No, look. Here's why.
Ah! Knock over the A&W, I dare you.
I was afraid of that same thing.
Okay.
No, stop it.
So look, on
Stop.
this side it does one, and on this side it's the other 2.
Stop it. No.
Yeah. Here's the reason why. Back when I was a youngin', I would build Legos, and draw stuff and do stuff. And for whatever reason, I
You
had
don't do stuff anymore?
no. Well, it carries on. So I would do stuff, and I would always put in a square of like, for example, like a red, blue, and then a blue and then a red, right?
Okay.
A square or a set of different different colors or shapes or whatever. And I would always just hide it in whatever I did. Is I put these, A, B, B, A. Then one time I was building it, my grandma was like, "Oh yeah, that look at that pattern. You do that a lot." And I'm like, "Yep." And she's like, "It's your signature." And I'm like, "What's a signature, Grandma?" And she's like, "It's the thing you do to be like, oh, you were here."
Oh
whatever.
my gosh.
So now it is my signature, and to this day, if I can
can't
hide it,
Do that.
if I can hide it in a Lego set, I will put my signature, which in here is in the wheels, where I have one rim A, rim B, and on the back rim B, and then rim A.
No.
It's my signature, Wade. You noticed.
That's bad.
It's my grandma.
Your grandma.
I ate my grandma.
I ate my grandma.
my grandma.
So anyways, that's why I do that, is because my grandma said it was my signature, and I've ran with it since.
So talking about nature, have you guys ever poked a bear before?
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumbest ways to die.
Yeah, I cut that out. I don't know where I was going with that. She didn't react to it.
That was a great game, though. Dumb Ways to Die.
It was a good game. I actually think I'm going to download that.
I remember one of them was do your own electrical work, and at the time, my dad was finishing the basement and doing his own electrical,
And
I
dad-
was a little afraid.
My dad's an electrician, and I think of that scene every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't find, other than Madden and those sport games, is there really a reason to have another console?
Um.
Because you could
No.
play control. If you like controller so much, you just hook it up to your PC.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
true.
just don't play the PC enough. My biggest thing is my PC is hooked up to my monitor, so I have to sit at my desk to play it, or I could just lay in my bed and play my Xbox on my TV on the wall.
I don't like laying down and playing.
I love
anything.
laying down, at least with console games.
I do like.
I
laying
mean, I
down.
don't like single player games though.
Oh, that's fair.
And so I play
That's fair.
competitive games.
Yeah,
and
right.
I
Yeah,
can't sit.
I would
can't
say,
lay down.
yeah. I would say, yeah, the capabilities of a PC are a lot more, but I'm not a serious enough gamer to buy all the components I need for a heavy
Well,
build
and that's
PC.
the other thing.
I would never do that.
I'm a tech guy, right? I like tech. I like messing with stuff. But man, when I want something to work, I just want it to work. You
Yeah.
know, when I buy a game for the PS4, I know it's going to work
It's gonna work.
for the PS4. And if it doesn't, it's a publisher problem, right? I
Versus on your
hate
PC,
downloading
you
a
gotta-
game being
and you're like, you don't have this spec. You need to do this.
yeah,
Your
and if
graphics
you get
card
a good
isn't
enough
good
one,
enough.
you don't have to worry about it. But
Yeah.
always messing with settings to get performance. Like, I don't know, man. I just want to plug and play.
I have 3.
I've never had that problem.
I have 3 games
Well-
on my PC.
Some
Minecraft.
Somewhat.
the best
Spider-Man,
there is.
I'm the
Spider-Man,
best there
Marvel
is.
Smells. There's only 2 guys better than me, and I'm both of them.
Yeah.
I feel like we quote that every stream.
It's one of my favorite
podcast.
quotes, dude.
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna start streaming Club Penguin now
Let's do it. Why not?
and Sea of Thieves.
I did not agree
And
to
Sea
this,
of
but
Thieves.
maybe we'll see.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I'm down to play some Sea of Thieves. I've always wanted to play that game, but I don't have
Sea of
friends.
Thieves.
Me and Wade just look at each other
Sea of
after you
Thieves.
say it.
Thea of Thieves.
This is the worst part I think about having a console is I buy the game and then I switch to PlayStation and I buy the game again and then I switch to PC and I buy the
Yeah.
game again.
Why?
So I've bought games 3 times, multiple times.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I've just upgraded every time
That's
I
right.
switch.
That's fair. That's fair.
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
No, Xbox, bottom of the common consoles.
What?
PlayStation, mid, and then PC's the best.
Yep. Agree.
Xbox is better than PlayStation.
No.
PlayStation only has exclusives and doesn't even have the graphics and
Have you seen the
Software.
PS5?
yeah, it sucks.
It's better than the
No,
X.
it's not.
It's about the same.
No, it's not.
No, but their controller is so much better.
no, are you
Have
kidding?
the feedback.
I
is
hate
way better.
I hate the PS5.
I don't know.
controller.
I've never played with a PS5.
Why do you not like it?
It's too wide.
It's literally everyone complained about PlayStation having too small of
Yeah,
controllers.
it's true.
Yeah, it's like too
So they
short.
got it
It's-
to be the exact
It's too short and too wide versus the Xbox is longer and like has a better better grip towards your hands.
I don't know. I love haptic feedback.
Yeah.
I don't care for. Well, I don't play with any games that have feedback anyway. So
What do you? GTA does,
it does.
and so does.
Oh, I don't really care anyway. Bro, okay, here's the thing, and maybe the chat can help us, or just comments can help us, because I am in desperate need of a new first-person shooter to play that's come out within like the last 4 years.
Are you wanting?
Battlefront.
No.
Why not? I love Battlefront.
No.
Are you
it's
wanting like a
like something with a
game?
something with a campaign.
So you want a single player game?
Yeah, something with a campaign. Like I really enjoyed Destiny for a long
Destiny's
time
trash.
until it started to suck.
I did play it when it was sucking though.
Once they when they killed off Cade 6, that's when I stopped playing.
No, I never actually played the single player.
Oh, that's freaking why.
I just played online. I don't like single player games.
Yeah.
I'm not an online gamer.
I'm an online gamer.
I love me some Fall Guys.
So I need a really good campaign with a lot of gun violence because I'm craving it right now.
I can find
Battlefront's
something
great.
for you. I can find something.
We'll find something.
Sounds good. Well,
Is it that time?
it's that time of year again.
It's that time.
It's that time.
It's letter time.
It's
It's hot tub time.
It's letter time with
We have
letters.
not received any DMs on the Instagram, so I've got nothing for you.
Oh dear. Garrett, do you have anything?
No, I don't do
It's
anything.
been sitting there. All right. Well, I do have one from YouTube.
Okay.
This is from
Talbot.
no.
Oh,
This is from Noah Hisagawa.
Noah, I can't believe Noah's listening.
Noah Hisagawa.
Hasagawa.
are you ever gonna get that right?
No, sometimes I purposely butcher them.
Oh, okay.
He that was the dude who got married that I was at his wedding.
Oh, sick! That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
Congratulations on your wedding, Noah.
Yeah, we love you, Noah.
Yeah. Here before Wade gets famous, don't forget about me. That's literally it. That's the only comment we've received.
Yes, thank you,
this
Noah. We
Wade.
love you.
Don't forget about.
I
me
hope
when
you
get
and
famous
Casey are
on Hot
doing
Tub
well.
Talks either.
Yeah,
Actually, let me double check.
I hope you guys are doing well, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm.
Congrats, my dude.
Congrats, dude. Well done, soldier.
That's sick. Yep, we still got no comments here. You know what's funny? We have 245 likes on TikTok.
And it's always the ones
so
about me
many views.
pooping.
That's true. We have so many views, and yet no comments. Not a single person has commented yet.
I saw the most atrocious.
We need better gameplay
Snapchat
videos.
video someone sent me the other day.
What was it?
This person doesn't snap me ever.
Was it my?
And it was Wade. Wade sends me a video, and it's of his face. And then he's like, flips the camera around, and it's his poop in the toilet.
I just taken a monster dump.
And it was disgusting. Wade doesn't snap me either.
I know.
We don't snap. So I'm like,
He
oh,
was
Wade
so-
snapped me. That's
he's
cool.
So
Oh my
unsuspecting.
gosh.
And
That's
so I click on it,
gross.
and it's just, and I didn't have the sound on at first, and it's just Wade talking or like doing something, and then it flips to the other side of his poop, and it was probably the greenest poop I ever seen.
It's green as a shirt.
Yeah, it was that color.
I forgot about
You got friggin' you've been eating Oscar the Grouch down out there.
Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness.
Disgusting.
Well, that's frankly very
It might have been
horrifying.
an R&R poop.
That's
I don't know what it was, but it was not good.
It was
It
nuclear
was very
waste.
nasty, dude. It
looked
was
painful.
spicy.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
Also, super random thought. You know, like Star Wars Visions, right?
Yeah, I
Like the
cannot
anime-
get through it.
Okay, here's what's interesting. Like season 2, I guess, drops in like May.
Oh, really?
And they released all the studios they're working with. One of them is Aardman,
Really?
as in Wallace and Gromit.
What the heck?
interesting.
I have no.
That's
I'm like
cool.
so interested now.
Yeah, that's
A
interesting.
claymation Star Wars thing.
Yeah, because I've been watching Star Wars Visions. I can't get through it.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
just like,
an anime
it's
guy. I
too-
don't. There's
don't
some
know.
cool ones. There's some cool but I'm like,
Yeah, there's cool bits, but
Hot take, and I think Wade will agree with me. Lego should have never made Clone War Legos.
what?
I don't know.
No, just don't look
I know what
good.
he's
The weird faces.
the horrible faces.
Yeah.
They fixed that now.
Oh,
like
okay.
now the current Clone Wars sets don't have
It
the
was whack. That's
horrible
good.
face.
You know, it was weird, but honestly, I kind of like the vibe
No.
of like
No.
it's so classic. It's so weird.
You're blinded by nostalgia.
I am 100%. Yeah.
Let go.
Like, that's like me
You're
saying
holding
I like
on.
the original Hagrid.
Yeah.
Figure.
Yeah.
It was
We're
awful.
saying things that are like way out of context, and I don't think anyone on this podcast is going to understand what we're talking.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
We're talking about Lego minifigures.
Back in the early 2000s slash it's like 2008, so it was late 2000s. There was the Star Wars: The Clone Wars was premiering on Cartoon Network, right? And obviously, Lego, having the Star Wars IP, is going to make Star Wars Legos out of it. But because it was animated and rather than live action, they changed the minifigures to look more
Animated. Well, it's like the parts were the same, but they just made the faces like cursed.
Yeah,
Like,
they're pretty cursed.
they're like just Google Lego Star Wars Clone Wars face,
Yeah,
and
it's
you'll
weird.
you'll see exactly what we're talking about compared to a normal Lego.
And I
figure.
agree, it's weird, but I like that it existed. Not that it should still exist.
Yeah, they
but
should
I
have
like
just
that it
existed
was
as
there.
normal Lego Star Wars figures. No.
Yeah, I have some in that back closet right there.
Yeah, they unbuilt.
Josh's favorite thing is to buy Lego sets and then not build.
No, that's Garrett. I build them. It just
Do you
takes me.
see how many unbuilt sets you have
Yeah,
in
but
there?
it just is taking me a while. Like it's fine.
Oh.
When was the last one you built?
When was the last one you built?
Actually, it was not that long ago. It was with her.
Okay, well I will do it today. I'm going to build it today.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Yeah,
I'll do it today too.
I'll build my Winnie the Pooh set today.
You know, I'll
You have
build
the
my
Winnie the Pooh
Optimus
set?
Prime.
Yeah, I do.
It's a
One
great
day.
set.
It's secondhand, so I'm kind of intimidated because it's like doesn't have the bags, but like
Interesting. As long as it's got all the parts, you should be good.
yeah. I watched that. I watched Winnie the Pooh is Sad last night with Ewan
Just
McGregor
Christopher
with
Robin.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Dude, that movie's fire.
It's pretty good.
It's a good
I
movie.
liked it. I
It's
was
very
surprised. I don't know.
I don't know if I consider it a live action remake though, because it's
No,
like more of
yeah.
a continuation type thing.
Yeah, and it lands in a weird middle ground for me where like I feel like I have a lot of ways
What are you guys
I wish.
talking about?
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin,
the movie.
2018.
Oh, it was so good.
It's very
Yeah, it was really
so
good.
At least all the character, like I think they're all perfect. Just like Eeyore dropping bars the entire time.
Yeah, it was
every
great.
time he opened his mouth, it was hilarious.
Yeah. I think it's kind of weird because like I think I have this pet peeve in movies where if I see something they could have done really well, like Frozen 2, and
my
they
goodness.
don't, it bothers me.
You didn't see anything wrong with that movie.
So
You're just wrong.
There's a lot of different ways I feel like you could have taken Christopher Robin, but they took it a good way.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like the best way. It was great though, but it's what it is, and I love it for what it
on
is.
top of that-
it's great.
Mommy Haley Atwell is in that movie as well.
True. True.
I don't blame Captain America one bit for going back
Yeah.
in time to clap cheeks.
Yeah. One thing I would have changed though is that it starts out with Christopher Robin leaving the 100 Acre Woods and like the party with all of them. You know.
Oh yeah.
I probably would have put that either as in a flashback or cut it
Maybe.
entirely.
Yeah.
Only because it puts the weird, creepy stuffed animals on screen moving very quickly. And like by the end of it, they're lovable and you like them and they're cool. But like it's very jarring.
Because like
first out.
they like introduce them one by one. Like you get Pooh, and then they go find Eeyore, and then they go find all the other ones, and that's almost more gradual. Instead
Yeah.
of just like, oh, here's all these like nightmare freaking Five Nights at Freddy's. looking
Exactly.
things.
That's how it starts. And then it has this cool cinematic, like, Ewan McGregor, Christopher Robin growing up
yeah.
and going through World War I and, like, becoming jaded and losing touch with his kid self that I feel like would have been a lot stronger of an emotional hit at the beginning and being like, this is Christopher Robin rather than starting with Winnie the Pooh. But I don't think it was bad the way they did it. You know what I mean?
I need to give
Like,
it another watch. I've
it
only
was
seen
good.
it once.
I think it was good. I don't know.
I think we should stream a group stream.
We could
of
do a
us
group
playing
stream.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
And honestly,
Oh, man.
I think this is not a terrible idea. You guys sound off in the comments. But should we talk about a random movie of the week going forward? Maybe. And we can yeah.
OTW. Wow.
Random movie of the week. I don't know. I think it could be fun. Maybe we'll link our Letterboxd accounts in the description.
I gotta think of a better.
If we trust that much exposure. I don't know. We'll see. Sound off in the comments what you guys think.
Random movie of the week.
Random movie of the week. We could definitely do some polls. Don't try to make it an acronym. Don't know. What are you doing?
Rumois.
The Fliz div me fur.
Exactly. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Straight up, let's rewatch that. I haven't seen that.
That is a fantastic movie. It's perfect. It's on my perfect movies list.
The Fliz div me fur.
What are you guys talking about?
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, okay.
Random movie of the week.
That is a good movie.
Rambo. I love Rambo.
Stop it.
Rambo.
Stop.
Ramothwa.
We've gotten to the point of the podcast where all our brain cells are gone.
Ramothwa.
Garrett, say something stupid.
I don't know. I'm too intelligent for that.
Ramothwa. Welcome to Ramothwa.
Okay.
Random movie of the week.
Anyway.
All right, well.
It is time for... I think it's time for Bubbles.
It's time for Bubbles. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
I can't swim.
Thank you, Garrett and Wade and Skillet, for coming over.
Yeah,
she did great today.
Skylar was here and she took a nap.
I think she's asleep. Thank you for Talbot for helping out with us with the shorts and timestamping all of those. And we will see you guys next week.
Remember who you are and what you stand for.
Bye-bye.
Bye.